What's up guys, girls, and Rob top level guessers? Go watch my latest video if you haven't seen it yet. It's very good and I spent 2 weeks working on it. Thank you. So the gauntlets have been a part of Geometry Dash since like the beginning of 2.1. So gauntlets are pretty old by now. But the thing is we're actually getting new ones somewhat frequently, and there's actually been a handful of gauntlet contests since 2.2 came out. But for the grave majority of the game's lifespan, we only had a couple in 2.1. I think that gauntlets were added in 2017 and 2018, and then we didn't get any more new gauntlets until 2.2. However, some of the early gauntlets kind of missed the mark on their theming. I know for a fact the first level in the fire gauntlet it's not fire themed, like even a little bit. So I thought it would be a fun idea today to go through as many gauntlet levels as I can. I probably won't get through all of them because I mean there's 12 pages of gauntlets, that's 36 gauntlets, 5 levels apiece, that's like over 150 levels. But I want to go through as many of them as I can, and I want to try and figure out how many of them actually fit the theme of their gauntlet. I at least want to get through all the 2.1 gauntlets because there's only 5 pages of those. The majority of existing gauntlets right now are 2.2 gauntlets, and honestly most of the, not most, but a lot of the 2.2 gauntlets actually do fit their themes decently well. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Let's start with the fire gauntlet. The first level in the gauntlet is Outer Space, super popular level, and as we can see, stark lack of fire literally anywhere. Why was this picked for a gauntlet? Now don't get me wrong, like it's a fine level, but it doesn't have fire like at all. So yeah, we are 0 for 1 already, off to a great start. Overture by Fault, second level, let's see what we got. Okay, so there is this fire particle object here. There's this fire object. However, this says thanks Rob, which means presumably this was put here because the level is in the fire gauntlet now, which means it wasn't there originally. Oh, alright. Well, invisible pad and portal. It's okay, I think I've seen all I need to see. You know what else I'd like to see? You hitting that subscribe button, baby! Yeah! Because we've demolished 200k, and now we're setting our sights on 300k. Let's go! Also, buy my plushie. You could only use just a few simple clicks in the entry of your credit card information. Look at this goober. I know you want him in your house. The link is in the description. Buy it now! Alright, back to gauntlets. It's not a fire-themed level. 0 for 2. Alright, first race. Level 3 of the fire gauntlet. Can we see some fire? I'm really not seeing any. I mean, it's red, but... oh, never mind. Not anymore. Yeah, so... other than the fact that the level briefly becomes red sometimes, I can safely say this is not a fire-themed level, so we move on. Oh god, this level. Dear lord, I haven't thought about or heard of this level in such a long time. I already know this isn't a fire-themed level because... I mean, everybody knows this level. This isn't a fire level. I mean, it is pretty fire in that it's like the best level ever, obviously. But it's not fire-themed, so... And then Magmatic Sanctuary, where at last the fire gauntlet finally gets, I don't want to say redeemed, but this is without doubt a fire themed level, or it's at least like a hot themed level, you know? But there is fire. It's unfortunate that this is the only level to match the theme in the entire gauntlet, because I don't like this level. I think it was made better once they made the speed changes visible, because, okay, here's the thing, right? I know a lot of people were like upset about the invisible speed changes, but then a lot of people were also upset with them when they made the speed changes visible, because they were like, well, that's the gimmick, and now the gimmick is ruined because the speed changes are visible. Hear me out. Annoying gameplay isn't like a gimmick. That's how I feel about it. So yeah, nice work by Magmatic Sanctuary. You have officially saved the fire gauntlet. Fire Gauntlet is 1 out of 5 for theming, so good work, Fire Gauntlet. Alright, Ice Gauntlet up next. Let's see what we got. Okay, so here's the thing. It is blue. I would not argue that. I just don't know. Like, it's blue and there's like stars, but this almost gives me more of like a night vibe than like, I don't know. It gives me more of a night vibe than like an ice theme, but I guess it could be like a cold wintry night. You know what? Just because of how awful the Fire Gauntlet was at the theming, I'm gonna give this one the benefit of the doubt. We'll consider this an ice level. All right, level 2 Ice Gauntlet. Oh, blue. Promising. Well, I mean, yeah, again, it's blue, but this one almost makes it, oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I know I gave benefit of the doubt on the last one, but this one, like, changes color so much. I don't think this was built with the intention of like being an ice level. So I think I'm not gonna count this one. I think we're one out of two for that. I know I'm repeating myself. I sound like a broken record. Again, dude, this just looks like a night level. And honestly, this one doesn't even look as much like a wintry night as the first level. Yeah, because now it's even pulsing red too. I'll think about this one. Maybe I'll consider that one, but for right now, I'm not really leaning towards it. Let's see how the rest of the gauntlet turns out. Okay. I can see this be... Okay, man. Oh, man. Oh, it's ruined. Man, you had such a good thing going. All right, final level. I don't even have the song downloaded for this, but I guess I'll have to now. Here's the thing. Here's why these Gauntlet levels, like, tend to not really fit the theme. Like this. Now it's, why do I green everything? Because I think it's because these levels were made not for a Gauntlet. They were just made for whatever. And then Rob Top made gauntlets with themes, and then he was like, well, I gotta find levels that fit the theme now. But he picked like the worst options. I really don't know. So here's the thing. I feel like these last 3 levels should all get like a half point or something, because they kind of start off feasibly passing for an ice level, but then they like change colors so much. All right, you know what? I'm gonna be a little generous. These 2 don't count. I'll count the other 3. So I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna say the Ice Gauntlet is 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Poison Gauntlet. So this level's kind of a classic, and I I think this could definitely count as a Poison Gauntlet level, honestly. I feel like you can't really dispute that. I mean, look at that. There's poison. It's like a toxic waste factory. It's very cool. But yeah, I mean, that counts. So here's the thing about Beast Mode Full. It's certainly green. However, okay, you know what? There is some poison in the background. I think that this was meant to give Beast Mode more of a poisony look, because Beast Mode in GD World, I don't think is really like the epitome of poison or anything. Yeah, I mean, this level definitely seems like it's trying to be more poison themed. Oh, what is happening here? Finger dash. Oh my god, this is so bright. Okay, well, GG. Okay, so here's the thing, right? This level kind of started to lose me near the end, but I will give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say this is a poison level. That's fine. Okay, this looks pretty good. Very green. Okay, you're really starting to lose me here with this, like, alarm part. Man, I'm really having a hard time determining this one. I feel like the beginning definitely could have passed as a poison level, but I'm really starting to not really think that with the later parts here. Yeah, like, because it keeps switching between, like, green, red, and blue. So I really feel like this level is just going for, like, a factory theme of some kind. I'm not really inclined to include that one, honestly. Well, this is already missing the bar on the theming a fair bit, I would say. Yeah, I'm really not seeing the poison here. Yeah, I'm not counting this one. Okay. I'll be nice, and I will count the previous one, because I went pretty easy on the Ice Gauntlet, so I'll count the first 3 so far. Alright, well, I know this is the moment that you've all been waiting for. So it goes without saying that this is, like, definitely not a poison-themed level, right? It's very green, but there's not, like, a singular ounce of poison in this level. So I'm gonna declare the Poison Gauntlet is also 3 out of 5. So pretty good. All right, second page of gauntlets. Spooky Light by Serpunge for the Shadow Gauntlet. So here's the thing, right? I know the Shadow Gauntlet is purple, but it's called the Shadow Gauntlet. So, I mean, this level's very shadowy, so I think this one counts, honestly. So, like, it may not be purple, like the Gauntlet icon, but I feel like this is a Shadow Gauntlet level, honestly. All right, level 2. Yeah, so I mean, again, I'm inclined to believe that this fits, because again, like, maybe it's just the fact that shadow is more of a generic term than ice and poison and fire. But I mean, this level definitely seems to be doing a thing with like darkness and shadows and sort of a creepy atmosphere. I mean, this whole level's theme is like light and dark, so why not? So I'm not seeing anything shadowy about this one other than the fact that the song's name is Ghost House, which is kind of scary. This is kind of just like a generic like 2.0 level. Yeah, you know what? I was being pretty generous on some of the other other ones, I think I'm not gonna count that one. Fear Zone, and the song is Scream Room, so I'm expecting this to be good. Oh, this is this level. It's the level with the flip blocks, like from Mario. Okay, so, man, I don't know. This one, like, it has the same black and white, light and dark thing that, like, the second level did, but I don't know, it just doesn't give out the same vibes. This, I really don't know about this one. I'll have to think about that. Let me see how the fifth level is. Okay, so this is not a shadow themed level at all. Okay, I mean, this is kind of like shadowy dark themed, but why wasn't the whole level like this? Yeah, and then we're into this, which is definitely not. I think that I will be nice and I will count this one. So we're gonna, the Shadow Gauntlet as well is 3 out of 5, because I'm gonna count these 3, but not these 2. All right, Lava Gauntlet. Can we please get a gauntlet with more than 3? Okay, this is very hellish and fire themed. This is giving me hope. Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to consider this one lava. I feel like it's sort of more fire, but I mean, you can't really ask for a ton, really, when you think about it. I mean, fire and lava are like pretty similar themes, all things considered. So yeah, this is lava. This is Lava Gauntlet. I can rock with this. I mean, it's kind of just, wow, it's very Viking Arena inspired. Oh, it's literally supposed to be a remake. Gotcha. Oh, that works. Second level of the Lava Gauntlet. Does this have the same song as the first level, bro? Wild. Okay, so the beginning was sort of lava and fire themed, but now what is this? Why does the level look like this? Why are we green? Why are we orpal? I don't know. This one is sort of a half and half, because like it's lava themed for like some of the time, but then it's not for a lot of other time. Frontline's full version. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's red, but it's not lava themed. It's just red themed. There's not really like, I mean, because it's just Frontline's full version. Like, there's nothing, I mean, I wouldn't say that Frontlines is lava themed, so I wouldn't say that this is lava themed. Saying this is lava themed is like saying the challenge is lava themed, and it's definitely not. Okay. Why are we pink? Why are we blue? Okay, so here's the thing, right? I could cut this level some slack because I'm pretty sure this is just a 1.9 level, and it was probably a lot harder to make good themed levels back then. However, I'm not gonna do that. You know why? Because this level didn't need to be in a gauntlet if it's not properly themed. The beginning is red, sure, but I wouldn't really say it's lava themed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Then we have this level, which I forgot all about. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be lava. I mean, the whole level turns red briefly when I hit the dash orb, so like, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call that lava themed. You know what, hold on. What does the level look like after that point? I'm curious. Yeah, I guess I'll count this. I don't know what's wrong with this part, but every other part is like pretty lava themed. So that's 1, that's 2. I was confused on this one, right? I think this is the one that I wasn't sure about. Yeah, I'll count this one, even though it does this. It is red and lava themed, I think, for the most part. Because like in this first part even, right, like there's stuff down here that's moving that, like, I think you could pass off as lava. So that means we have yet another 3 out of 5. Bonus Gauntlet. All right, this one is gonna be kind of unfair because, like, here's the thing, right? This has rainbows in it. Like, so it's kind of hard to not qualify it as a bonus gauntlet level if it has, like, a bunch of pretty colors in it. I feel like the only way that a level could not fit in the bonus gauntlet is if it is primarily one color for the entire time. Also, dear God, is this, like, actual shake, or is this like the blocks and stuff moving? Nope, it's the actual blocks moving. That's crazy. Because I was like, I swear I have disable shake on. Wow, that's incredibly obnoxious. Oh my God. Yeah, so like that's my thing, right? The level has pretty colors in it, so I feel like it kind of counts. I mean, like, whatever. That's 1. This level also has rainbows in it in like the outline block decorations here. I don't think it looks very good because instead of being against like a gray, black, or white block, it's a rainbow on lime green. Yeah, so like you could qualify this as a bonus gauntlet level, although I don't think it is a very good level. Like, you could say that it fits the theme, I guess, although it really hasn't. Oh, yep, the rainbows are back. Yeah, the rainbows are back. Okay, alright, bro. Well, regrettably, I'll consider that one. Okay, so far, this is not a bonus gauntlet level, it's one color. Yeah, honestly, I'm leaning towards this one not counting. It doesn't have, like, an abundance of colors. Basically, every single part has 2 primary colors, and that's about it. No, that's a rainbow, and that doesn't count, bro. For this one last tiny little part, you're not getting away with that. You're not doing that. Nope. And because RobTop only plays the first 5 seconds of these levels anyways. This doesn't count. Nope. I'm not budging on that one. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I mean, the level is like primarily green, so I'm like, again, I'm kind of leaning towards this doesn't count. Okay, I guess not primarily green because it switches color, but like it's not. It hovers between, like, green, blue, and purple for, like, most of its runtime, which is, like, not a rainbow. Now, don't get me wrong, it's, like, happy and upbeat and energetic and stuff. Like, it doesn't feel out of place in the bonus gauntlet, but, like, I feel like if you were going out of your way to intentionally try to make a bonus gauntlet-themed level, this isn't what you would make. I mean, this level has less color variety than the last level, in my opinion. Oh, GG. Okay, okay, so I'm thinking no. I mean, like, all these parts kind of, like, have one main color, and, like, they're kind of looping through all of the colors. Like, the part I just died at was red, the part before it was green, and there's, like, this part's, like, purple. Like, they're going through a bunch of colors, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't really give off bonus vibes to me. Honestly, I'm willing to include the previous one, but not this one. Because this one feels like it fits even less to me. This one's just generic 2.1.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for not including this one. So maybe to appease you guys, I'll include this one. Personally, I feel like these final 3 all shouldn't count, but to avoid, you know, an uprising, I'm willing to include this one, which would mean that the bonus gauntlet again is another 3 out of 5. Although, more than I thought. I mean, the fire gauntlet only had 1. Hi, I'm interrupting the recording to say that video got too long, so I'm actually going to cut out the other 6 gauntlets I did. I did these and these, but they kind of followed the same pattern. So, my conclusion for this video, the gauntlets actually aren't that bad at fitting their themes. It's really just the fire gauntlet that misses the mark, which is really unfortunate because it's the first gauntlet. The other ones do at least like a half decent job to some degree. Time Gauntlet, my goat. I think that, yeah, 4 out of 5 of these levels I gave a passing grade to. But, yeah, sorry about cutting out the other gauntlets. So I guess, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please buy my plushie. Link in the description. Again, I think I already advertised it in the video, but I'm advertising it again. Special thanks to all chain members, including Gato, Invdu, the 18 Under, and Gabriel555 Ty. Thank you guys so much for support. It means the absolute world to me. And, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video.